This local football report brought to you by Cheryl Ann Robinson of Expedia Cruise Ship Centers of Sault Ste. Marie. Contact her today for all your vacation, youth sports, travel needs on her cell at 705-206-0255 or at the office 705-450-6066. We're here with veteran Greg Torrance after a 15-8 loss. Can you comment on tonight's loss, Greg?
Obviously it's tough to lose a game that way, being in it right to the end of the game, but after being off for 2 years, it's something positive we can build on, and hopefully we get some more numbers out and a little more work, and we'll be a little more competitive as we go.
And like we were talking off camera, can you talk a little bit about the O-line tonight? And
as far as the O-line goes, we're pretty big up front, but obviously working as a cohesive unit actually, helps a lot more. Getting the blocks down, timing, having our running backs in sync. So we have a few things to work on, but after the layoff, a year gone and another year where we kind of weren't competitive, can't be all that upset with the turnout tonight.
And like, so you guys are on the road next week. What adjustments do you guys have to make to against
you know what? We'll probably stick to the same, but we have to start working on what our strengths are and mastering that before we move on to other things. It's going to be a bit of a slow process. We can't really jump into a full spread offense or whatever. We're going to have to take baby steps, but once we master a certain amount of plays, we'll be all right.
And like you say, with the year off, like you say, it's a 15-8 loss, but is that something not expected, but being a year off and
we never expect to lose going into a game, but we weren't really knowing what to expect. We weren't sure what we had, and you never know what this league, teams come and go every year. One year they're competitive, one year not. So them being defending, they were in the national title game, our championship game last year, so it's a pretty good standing point for us to see where we're at.
And going into next week in Toronto, like I say, what adjustments you guys have to make overall to
the game? Obviously, you have to make adjustments all the time, but as far as the learning curve goes, we're still going to have to stick to the basics and continue just to master the simple things we're doing right now. And once we get the basics down, then we can move on to bigger and better things.
And being a veteran, being around for a while, what's it like to be back on the field?
It's great to be back. It's a little different after almost 3 years off not playing. The cardio wasn't quite there, but hopefully by week 8, maybe I'll be back in shape.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck in Toronto.
All right, thanks.